Howdy everybody, Thomas here. So, fantastic news. The pole barn structure is done. Just got off the ladder from putting that ridge cap on there. Now I'm a big dude. I'm 6'4", 300 pounds. I was a bit nervous to get up on that roof and everything, but it actually worked out really well. Had no issues. It had just rained, so it was a little bit slippery, but I had some pretty good boots on there, so no problem. Yeah, the ridge cap is on there. We had a pretty good rainstorm today. I got to see kind of where the water travels along the floor here and everything. Not too bad. The side closest to the house here, it does have a little bit of trenching that I need to do there. But yeah, I am very, very happy with the overall progress of this building. So this is my first large structure. In order to stop some lateral movement on this building, like I said in the past, I added those X braces over there. And to transfer that strength down the length of it, we use these headers here. So you have two headers on either side. Now I may add some knees to it just for aesthetics, because it looks okay the way it is now, but I think adding some knees to it, which would mean a little diagonal pieces that goes up to that header, would be aesthetically pleasing. Just very happy that's all done. On the back side here, so the orientation of vehicles probably will not be this direction. This is just the way I put mine right now, no problem. But the where the X braces are here is where I'm going to have my wife's industrial kitchen. So it's 12 foot wide, 24 foot wide and 12 feet deep. I'm going to call it that way. So essentially where the four-wheeler is and where the concrete bowl float and all that stuff is where's the kitchen's going to be. Cool thing is, got the power box right there at the house. I've got a temporary jumper off there right now just so I can have power on the side. But I will have a whole dedicated breaker. I'm going to run 100 amps, dual breaker 100 amps to the actual building. So if I need to run 220 for whatever reason, I can do that. I'll have a box close by. The other cool thing is we're very close to our well, so getting water to the actual building will be easy. I can just tap into a line very close by. Kind of hesitant now on whether or not we're going to do the porch in the back here, because I have another project that has just kind of popped up. And when I say another project, so this is a 24 by 36. We came across some chicken coops that they tear down, and we're going to go ahead and get a 40 by 40, but the roof size will be a 42 by 40 foot wide. And I'll be putting it over here kind of where the flag is and where my burn pile is. Now we have the chicken coop there. That was a temporary location for the chicken coop. We're going to move that further down the hill towards the pond over here. Boom, somewhere down over there we'll add the chicken coop. I'm not sure where. Now, I am going to fence in this hillside here. I've been cleaning out a few trees, trying to get some more grass growing on this hillside, but it's working well. My hoop coop, where we keep the baby ducks. I have another little pen there that we put the teenager ducks, and then the chicken coop with no door on it because we've had no issues. I say that, and I just saw a fox in the yard today, so we may have some issues. But anyways, long story short, this is where the 40 by 40 building is going to go, and I'll have the power pole close by so I can easily, have another pole put here, and I will definitely need 220 there. The reason I need 220 there is because I have a rather large planer that requires 220, and I'm probably going to be running some other fancy dancy equipment out there, not sure what. The other cool thing about running 220 is I have a surplus military diesel generator, and with that I can also put in a like an MBT manual bus transfer and like a kind of an outlet to reverse power the house in case of power loss. And I would have to build something on the side of the house there. That thing, it's a 5 kW now. However, they do underrate it. It's more like a 7. and that'll power most things in the house, and it's got a Onan 2-cylinder diesel on it. But hey, that's another story for another day. I'm just happy that this sucker's done. Now I can start working on pouring that pad in the back quarter, or back third, excuse me, and then we can, you know, start building that building. Once I get that slab, actually, you know what? I want to pour that slab, and I'm going to pour the slab for part of this one here. Now this is going to be a 40 by 40. I'm going to take 20 by 40 and pour a slab where the wood shop will be, and then the rest will be where I'm going to put the sawmill. So I'd like to do all my concrete work at once. That would keep it a little bit less expensive. But yeah, I hope this is interesting to y'all. You know, comments greatly appreciated. This is my first large building I've ever done myself, and I'm not gonna lie, it came out really good. All the posts were dead on, with the exception of one. I had a batter board mishap when my concrete mixture fell over on it. It's off by a little bit more than I like, but hey, you can't see it in the picture, so that's good with me. All right, everybody have a great day, and please subscribe and like.